We all think the scariest thing on Roblox is a hacker stealing our items. But for 15-year-old Julie, the nightmare was much worse. It didn't start with a virus or a scam. It started with a kind stranger and a free outfit. What began as a fun friendship turned into a real-life obsession that followed her all the way to her front door. After hearing this story, you'll never look at your friend list the same way again.
Within the world of Roblox, there are many romantic couples who seem totally ordinary at first. However, if you look closer at their stories, things get very mysterious and unsettling. This is exactly what happened when a young player's experience took a very strange and dark turn.
This story is told to us by a girl named Julie, only 15 years old. She starts by telling us that she was a Roblox player who spent a lot of time meeting and playing with people she met on Roblox. She looked for those typical games to meet people and make friends to go play other games. She really liked parkour games like obbies and escape games. One day, Julie needed a few Robux for a new outfit that had come out in the shop. And the way Julie was going to get the Robux was by asking some boy for them. But what she didn't know is that this would later bring her great suffering and pain. Julie joined a game to meet people. In it, she found a boy who, coincidentally, was from her same country. She started chatting with him and they began to relate more. He asked for her number to talk more, and in this, she mentions to him if he could buy her a new outfit that came out in the shop. He accepts, but he sets a condition, and this was that she had to play Roblox with him and talk to him. Julie accepted because she didn't see anything wrong with it and thought he was being kind. The boy bought her the outfit and Julie was very happy. She told him she thanked him very much and that she really hoped they would become great friends. Julie started playing with this boy more often and they also started talking outside of Roblox more and more. Julie kept asking him for things and this boy kept buying them for her. Julie was very happy because she had found a good friend, but everything changed the moment he said that he felt something for her and that he wanted to try something more with Julie. Julie honestly didn't know what to do because she didn't feel the same way. But the boy had been fulfilling everything she asked for, so she accepted. But she asked him that they get to know each other more to be able to understand each other better, without her knowing that this would be one of the worst mistakes she could make in her life.
Julie and the boy started having a relationship. They started putting on matching outfits to play Roblox, and they played until very late hours of the night. Julie had a lot of fun with the boy. One day the boy asked Julie if she could give him her Roblox account, to which Julie agreed because she didn't suspect anything, and gave it to him. The boy started checking everything and started asking her about friends she had. Julie took it as a joke, but each time the boy showed a rude attitude toward her. Julie didn't like that, so she told him she was going to go rest. The boy, seeing that Julie just went to sleep, took it even worse and started calling Julie many times, but Julie didn't want to answer him. Too toxic, this guy, right? But well, the next day, the boy acted as if nothing had happened. Julie thought that the whole problem had already passed, so she better not mention it. They talked that day and played as usual. During this, Julie checks the shop to see if there is anything new, and a suit of her favorite anime character just came out. She told the boy to buy it for her. The boy refused to do it. Julie asked him why, and the boy replied that she was cheating on him with other boys from Roblox. She denied this and said it wasn't like that and that he was mistaken. The boy told her that he would only believe her if she deleted all her friends from Roblox. Julie did it so that the boy would be calm and trust that everything was fine. The boy bought the outfit for Julie, and Julie commented to him that she didn't like that he was like that. The boy said he was going to improve, but he wanted Julie to be only his.
Julie was shocked by the words he said, but didn't take them badly. Days passed and everything seemed nice for Julie. They spent time talking and playing peacefully. On one of those days, Julie asked him about this boy's family, to which he remained silent and told her that he didn't like talking about that topic. Julie said it was fine, but during this, the boy said he had to do something. Julie waited and waited, and he didn't return. A week passed and the boy hadn't spoken to Julie. Julie was scared and desperate. In this, she decides to play a little Roblox, and there she meets a boy who was friendly with her, and she added him to her friend list. Just at that moment, the boy who was Julie's boyfriend writes to her after a week, asking her why she was unfaithful and why she had added another boy. Julie, after seeing that message, was quite confused and also angry because her supposed boyfriend hadn't written to her for a week and arrived as if nothing had happened to claim her. And Julie's boyfriend, seeing her anger, got even angrier with her. He threatened her, telling her that he was going to make her life impossible. Julie tried to fix things so that he would calm down, and in the end, they managed to fix things, but Julie felt uncomfortable with everything the boyfriend had said. Julie was considering ending the relationship, but didn't know how to do it. Julie and her boyfriend continued talking, but Julie's discomfort started to show more and more. Her boyfriend didn't like this at all. They argued more and more, and the boyfriend showed a dark side of himself. He insulted her and cursed her more, but Julie didn't know how to end all that. One day, she decided to look for an excuse to break up with him, so she asked the boyfriend for his accounts to find something and thus be able to leave him. But the boy also asked her for hers. Upon entering his account, Julie found something very strange, since there were very bizarre things like videos of kidnappings and murders, even more disturbing things. And apparently, in all those photos and videos, the boyfriend appeared. Julie was very scared, and at that moment, she logged out of all her accounts. And during this, the boyfriend called Julie. Julie told him that they could no longer be together because of everything she had seen. The boyfriend reacted very badly and started being insistent with Julie that things couldn't stay like that. Julie kept thinking because she could simply ignore him and things were already solved. But what Julie didn't remember is that she had given him her accounts and her passwords for social networks, and that something worse was about to happen soon. During this, her boyfriend sent a link to Julie. Julie entered and nothing came up, but it hadn't been a normal link. It was a virus that allowed him to spy on Julie's device. The boyfriend ended up writing to her that he had all of Julie's information, her photos, and personal things. Julie didn't believe him, but the boy sent her some photos from her gallery, and she was totally shocked. At this, very unpleasant things began to be published on her personal accounts, such as videos of accidents and murders. Julie started to get more and more scared. She never thought that that boy she met on Roblox would end up doing something like that to her. The boy started sending those videos and photos to Julie's close contacts. Her family also started to get scared with her, and they started to reprimand her. But Julie couldn't do anything. She couldn't write or call. Nothing. The boy had totally infected Julie's cell phone. Julie tried to write to the boy. She begged him to stop and to stop doing what he was doing. The boy told her that he wouldn't do it until she promised that she was going to be only his and no one else's. Julie said it was fine, but to stop doing that. The boy stopped posting his videos, and Julie felt relieved, but she didn't know that this was only the beginning. The boy told Julie that now he knew everything about her because of all the information he had. Julie didn't know how to talk to him, so she laughed in that awkward moment. Julie told him that she felt tired so she could go to sleep, but in reality, she just didn't want to be with him on the call. But the boy told her that she couldn't go to sleep or the same thing would happen again, or something worse. And she told him to seriously stop with that joke and to leave her alone. The boy said he would never do it until he could trust her. The boy told her that she could do something to earn his trust. Julie asked him what it was, and he said very disturbing 18+ things, to which Julie totally refused, causing the boy to go crazy with that, sending her all kinds of videos that each time filled Julie with more fear. The boy told her that that was going to happen to her if she continued disobeying what he told her. Julie got scared without knowing what to do and turned off her phone. She thought that everything was over. Julie had gone to sleep, and the next day, upon turning on her phone, she had thousands of messages from this boy whom she blocked, and before telling him to never in his life write to her again. Julie deleted this boy from everywhere and thought that everything was over and that everything would be much better, until she received a video call from an unknown number. Julie with fear answered, and a boy was seen eating human flesh, and he told Julie that she would be next. Julie, very scared, blocked the number. She really felt a lot of fear because she didn't want anything to happen to her or her family. The truth is that Julie was too traumatized by what she had seen. But a few days passed, and it seemed that everything had calmed down, until Julie received an email with some photos. Upon checking it, she realized they were photos of her house. At that moment, she got very scared, and in the same email there was a message that said, "I found you. and now you will be mine." Julie at that moment was frozen from the impact. She called her parents and told them everything. They called the police, and the police started investigating. And apparently, the photos were from Google Maps. So Julie and her family stayed a little calm. Julie didn't want to leave her house and was always alert to everything. A few weeks passed and everything was calm. It seemed that everything had ended. But one day in the morning, they knocked on the door of Julie's house. Her parents were making breakfast, so she went to open the door. Upon opening it, she encounters the surprise that it was this boy. Julie let out a very loud scream, and upon seeing this, the boy went running. Julie's parents called the police again, and after a few hours, they had caught him in a park near Julie's house. Finally, everything had ended for poor Julie. She felt calmer and decided never again to talk to strangers on Roblox. This story, the truth, was quite disturbing, but in reality, it continued a bit more. We are told that after a few months, Julie received another email and never imagined it would be that boy who tormented her so much again. The email was a photo of the boy's hands, making her understand that he had already gotten out of jail. And in the other email he sent her, it said that he was going to come back for her. This story is a big lesson for everyone who plays online games like Roblox. Here are 3 simple rules to stay safe. 1. Never share personal info. Never give your passwords, phone number, or home address to anyone you meet online, even if they buy you gifts or Robux. 2. Gifts aren't free. Sometimes people give gifts to control you later. If someone makes conditions for being your friend, they are not a real friend. 3. Tell your parents early. If someone makes you feel uncomfortable or scared, don't try to fix it alone. Tell an adult immediately before things get out of control. If you found Julie's story helpful and want to stay safe in the online world, please give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming alerts and stories. Stay safe, stay alert, and I'll see you in the next video.